Okay.
I was like, wow, that was a.
So the reason you don't have your shit is because of the thing.
It still needed to be. It still needs to be set up. Like.
So it zapped everything.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. We. Yeah. I'll bring you up to speed.
Good. Did you do cord killers today?
I did.
No.
I did. Yeah.
But you don't switch that.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's a single camera. Although everything was switching yesterday.
So it fucked between yesterday and today?
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
There's a lot of well, I mean, I guess fuck it.
It's gonna be, are we naming names?
No.
Naming blames?
No, I mean, first of all, blame is all on me. No. I blame.
We're naming blames.
If I could, I would blame Spectrum. Fuck, I wish I could blame Spectrum somehow.
Yeah.
Fuck, is that too much to ask? I
Why
just wish.
not? Why not? Why can't we?
Why can't we? Yo. Okay, so if we're live, yeah. Oh, I guess you'll have to, within that program shot, Nathan, you know what you could do is you can just swap the two of us in the layers. You open up layers in that one.
Yep.
Do you have another jacket in here?
I do.
Can I grab it? I'm cold as shit.
You're cold as shit.
Yeah. I think I'm like right under this vent. Well, but you have a jacket. Oh, I want a jacket.
I got a hoodie.
I want a hoodie. Yeah, hoodie me up. Hoodie me up. All good in the hoodie. We've been going steady long enough.
Hood. I guess part of the reason that it's so cold is because fucking I can make it cold. Yeah.
Is this in the car?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. This is a car hoodie.
You get that drier experience.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
All right,
here we go.
Yeah.
Fucking Unabomber. All right. Yeah. I went to Harvard. I was in troubling psychological studies that make you feel a little weird when you hate the Unabomber. Is he sympathetic? Although if I were the Unabomber, I probably wouldn't have these Meta sunglasses on. He hated technology.
Yeah, but he'd probably be so ignorant
Hold on, wait
of
a
it.
minute. I want people to know.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, this is what my
happening.
experience is when
Yeah.
I'm doing the show.
That's
I'll do this so
this
you
is called
can see
this is called a war crime.
What's a war crime?
What I'm doing to you. This is what you have to live through. This is a POV of somebody who's being tortured, having to look at this mug all the time, having to see this awesome background behind me.
Yeah. Is it? See, that's me looking right at the camera.
That's
so
right.
I can do like a Jim from The Office.
That's good. Yeah. All right. How feel we?
How feel we with Field T?
Yes.
Farewell, TD. Do you want to go live with me?
Oh, are we not live?
We're live, but do you want to go recording?
Are we recording?
Well,
Yeah.
no. All right.
Sorry, I couldn't make it rhyme. I'm so sorry.
You don't need to rhyme.
Yeah.
We rhyme. You can just say
Yeah, let me see the wide shot.
you're not a part of the Turbo team.
Until you're part of the Turbo Tight team, you walk slowly.
You speak without rhyme.
Do me a favor. Take number 3. Center us up a bit.
Walk a dog. Ah!
Do.
Oh, cool. It does zip up even more.
Yeah. Is that tilted? Or are you just taller than me? You're taller than me. Yeah. Does it look like... Eh.
I'm a lot taller?
Oh, I know what it is. I just realized what it is. It's...
Yeah.
This guy has a wide angle lens on it, so it being closer to you. There you go. So you can give me. You can bring it a little. Yeah. See
look at that.
now you don't look much taller.
Yeah.
That looks good.
I think it looks good.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm starting to feel like we should do a show.
I feel like it's showtime.
Yeah, you want to do a show?
It's showtime.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, hey Nathan.
Hello.
Number one, remember we're deaf. And number two, feel free to be dynamic on the camera changing.
Aye.
All right, cool. All right, you ready?
Really feel this. Feel the space.
Feel it. Feel the space.
Explore the space.
Explore.
All right.
All right.
Do ba-da-ba-ba-da.
All right, ready.
All right. Intro music going in 3, 2, 1. Boop.
Oh, hello there, strange sailor. Why are you so strange? It's me, Brian Brushwood, joined as always by Justin Robert Young. Oh my goodness.
I'm a
sir.
strange sailor.
Yeah, you are. About these forearms.
Yeah, no, they're huge.
Yeah. Was this like a birth defect or what?
Yeah,
what-
yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. My mom took thalidomide.
Well, doesn't that normally you're absent a limb on that, but you have these grotesque.
I took all the
inflated-
other limbs.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
where they went.
That's where they went, to my
that
arms.
makes sense
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Oh.
I got questions about my relationship.
I was just about to sit
She
down.
keeps getting kidnapped by this like other dude.
I'm sorry. Is this like a role play thing that you guys do?
I don't think it is. She's always like, "No, save me," and then we do.
That sounds like role play.
But then the next day, she's doing it again, and like I got some real questions about whether or not she's into it.
Well, have you had a conversation with her?
No, I mostly just punch people.
Oh, okay.
I have real communication issues in general.
Yep.
I usually get punched a lot,
Okay.
and then I eat spinach.
We see,
and
that
then
sounds
I
like a
do
redirecting
lot of
mechanism.
punching to everybody else that punched me at the beginning.
Hey Nathan.
Hey
there you go.
Reddit,
Yeah.
is this normal?
Yeah. Right. Go ahead and give us that split screen 2-shot. There we go. Now we can see us both. Listen. I'd hate to be the one to say it. First of all, I think that you're redirecting some of your energies into overeating, and it's not very healthy. Because you when you are eating all the spinach, what you're doing is you're seeking solace in comfort
But I'm
foods.
strong to the finish.
Well, you
when
know.
I eat my spinach.
Okay, but let's talk about how you're measuring strength. There's strength
Okay.
of character. Well, see,
That's my strength.
okay.
So all right. Have you ever been punched?
Yeah. Well, yes.
All right. You know how it hurts?
Yes.
I do that to other people.
Yeah, and that's another thing
Yeah.
I wanted to talk to you about. Now, the other people that you punch.
Yeah.
Why?
Mostly
why?
sailors, dockyard denizens.
Yeah. Okay.
Because there's this other guy. And again, I don't want to like be hung up on the girl thing,
Yeah.
but like,
Well, but
she
this is the guy-
keeps- Yeah, she keeps disappearing with him.
Now you say kidnap. That's a very
That's
loaded
her word.
term.
That's her word.
Yeah.
I got questions.
Have you spoken to this other fella?
No, I usually punch him.
Well, see, and there we are.
But he doesn't
again.
really try to initiate any talk either. Most he says to me is,
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's another thing I'd like to talk to you
Yeah.
about.
And I
why-
mostly mutter to myself while I smoke a pipe.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll put a pin in the pipe thing. Okay. So this fella. Now you say he kidnaps your girl. How would he describe it?
I don't know. I mean, really, the most I've ever gotten out of him is.
Okay.
So I don't. How am I supposed to know that?
Well, but you
besides
know,
the fact that I feel like asymmetrically on the other side of this knowledge gap, and I don't appreciate you fucking interrogating me.
well,
Because you're telling me, what do you think I think that they're doing? I don't know what they're doing. She says she's kidnapped. He goes, blah, blah, blah. I get punched by a bunch of people, and then eventually I start punching back.
okay, well,
I'm gonna start reaching for the spinach. With you.
Okay. Yeah, I could tell this is a sensitive topic for you. Oh no! Oh shit!
Better help.
Hey Nathan, go that shot that you have. Do that, but like make it so we're facing each other. There you go.
Yeah.
See, because right now we're looking. We're both just looking outside of the thing.
We're looking to the world.
We are looking to the world.
Yeah.
To
you
a
doing,
bigger
man?
world.
How was your week?
Busy. Well, you were here
busy,
on
busy.
Friday when a power surge just straight nuked the computer.
I was actually in studio for Weird Things for the first time in months.
Yep.
And we didn't do the show because
Yep.
the power surge nuked the
To
computer.
be honest, I was actually glad that you were here so that you could, with a sober, undistracted mind, say, yeah, that computer is not functioning.
Yeah.
And so we had to call off Weird Things, and so that's a fairly big deal. The beating heart of the voice of this whole operation.
A media company. Yeah.
Yeah.
To have your live streaming rig.
Yeah.
go down.
So at that point, I was very swift in my troubleshooting. Normally, you really hope that mostly everything's fine. You very rarely go straight to the nuclear option. I went straight to the nuclear option, right? Like because what was happening after the power surge, nothing could get done because the screens were constantly flickering. And the mouse, you could drag it, I don't know, maybe 20% to one side, and then the screen would flicker and it would snap the mouse back.
Okay.
And as dumb as it sounds, I swapped out the mouse and keyboard because sometimes a power surge can mess with powered devices.
Yep.
I assumed, first thing I did was I was afraid it was the video card issue. So again, straight to the nuclear option. I took out the video card, swapped it for an identical video card. Same problem, not the video
That's
card.
good.
Yep. Rebooted, let's see. So at this point, I called it a day. Oh, no. I went straight to the reformat this PC. Just nuke it all, right?
Nuke it from orbit.
Yeah, exactly. And I knew that something might get lost between here or there. With just some preset or something. It all should have been saved on the data drive, but I was like, well, we'll roll the dice. We needed to do this for a long time. Booted up, same thing. The screen's flashing, thing goes, and so meanwhile, I say to Bonnie, it's like, well, this looks like, and the whole time, nothing but device connecting sounds. Boo-doo-doo-doo, 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 over and over and over again, as if it's
co-host.
taunting me. And weirdly, do you know how you find out what devices are plugging in and plugging out?
The device settings.
You fucking can't is the answer.
Really?
There's no way to do it except for the event logger. But even then, you just have to. There's no like I'm gonna make a sound, and you're right. You can open the device manager, and if you're very lucky, you can see
flickering
it come in, and
but
then
there's
come
no
out.
log of like this connected, this disconnected, this connected, this disconnected.
Correct. None of that is a thing, right?
Wow.
And then
Get on that one, Bill Gates.
Yeah, and so and meanwhile,
The Rolling Stones lied to me.
But-
I shouldn't have started it up.
Bless her heart, Bonnie was like, I was describing all this. She wasn't here or anything,
Yeah.
and I was like, well, this is happening, and the monitor's going out. She was like, maybe the monitor's busted. I was like, no, it's fine. And so, I think you know what the spoiler alert's going to be.
Yeah. She nailed it.
She exactly nailed
Yeah.
it. Was totally the monitor. A bunch of things later, what it turned out like, it looked like everything was great until I turned the computer off, and then monitor goes to whatever blank turned off asleep is. I guess asleep.
Yeah.
When it comes back, it's got the jitters, and all it was doing is it was just like, I'm here, I'm not, I'm here, I'm not, I'm here, I'm not. And so that's why I was going,
It was the monitor connecting.
and it wasn't the wire, it wasn't a loose cable, and it wasn't always like the monitor was fine if you turn the monitor all the way off and turn the monitor all the way back on. But if it ever went to sleep for a minute, it would just come back, waking up jittery, like, so got that figured out by, I don't know, Saturday afternoon. And then, we, I realized that all of those precious Stream Deck setups, the buttons, all of that shit. All gone. Have to start from scratch. I went live yesterday for 5 hours, actually 4 hours and 53 minutes. 5 hours.
Yeah, we're rounding up.
Tried to, tediously start doing all that stuff. The live crew was able to do forensic detective work, going and looking at other live streams I had done and seeing the configuration, because at this point I'm like, well, I'll just have to do it. But then somebody's like, no, at this hour, this minute, you could see, you definitely back it up. And I'm like, all right, well then, and then we were able to find like an oldish backup, but it was enough that we could actually kind of get started on.
Get it going.
Yeah, still got a long way to go.
Well, at least it wasn't the video card.
No, that would have been the big one.
That would have been a
mainly
real
because you
kick in
can't
the
get your
dick.
hands on any goddamn video cards nowadays.
I know.
They're all busy mining.
Yeah.
What is it with these miners?
Or Lilums.
What's that?
Lilums.
Is that
LLMs.
Oh.
That's what I'm going to call them.
Lilums?
Yeah. Matthew Lillum.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Anyway, how's your week
Well,
been?
yeah. What did I do? What did I do this weekend? Oh, I didn't go with you to Dignation.
That's right.
How was Dignation?
It was great. It was like a family reunion. Bunch of faces that at first you don't recognize, and then you recognize, and you remember that you were best friends for like months and months and months.
That's fucking phenomenal. So, all right. So how did all this come together? Like, all I know is that like an hour before showtime, you're like, hey, you want to come to the thing?
Yeah.
And as it turned out, it was probably better that I didn't, because
That's right. I went somewhere Friday night too. Oh, that's right. I went to, so Friday, I'm doing the old thing of going to all the parties and not doing the actual South by Southwest. So
Yes.
I went to this one thing on Friday, met a bunch of cool people, and then realized that I looked around and there was the coolest people in the room were me and the people I had already met. And I'm like, goodbye.
no, it's the coolest leaving.
Yeah, exactly. And then the next day, it was like I had gotten to the point where the computer was working.
Yeah.
But it was like, okay, oh shit, Dignation's happening. And I'm like, well, do I want to just show up and try to talk my way in it? I'm like, oh, that's a high risk thing, because what if I'm not what if I'm not wanted, right?
You can't scam your way in.
Yeah, and then during the day, I saw a friend who I worked with at Revision 3 post about the event, and I texted him, and he was like, get over here, you're on the VIP list. Went there, saw so many VIP folks, hung out with Jim Lauterbach, and met his son Sam, who I will forever remember being a wee tyke, a full foot, head and a half taller than me, and just muscled up, and shaved head and big beard, looking awesome. And I'm like, dude, wow, it was great. It was great.
How was Dignation?
Man, I was busy talking to everyone. Yeah.
So it's like how we used to see live Dignation.
To be honest, you know what? It was exactly the way I remember it. Jason Calacanis was on it.
Oh, he was?
Yeah.
That was the last time that we were at a Dignation VIP room. My wife got hit with a drink that somebody threw at Jason Calacanis, and Jason Calacanis got out of the way, and it hit Ashley.
Wow.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Yeah. Fun stories from the 10s.
Wow. Oh, wait a minute. Max Power 683 says I was standing around and heard the Brian voice. I guess there were folks there. That was awesome.
Yeah. No, it was probably better that I didn't go, because it was a fussy night for the baby, and like I got a soft okay.
You got an okay with an ellipses, not with an exclamation point.
I got an okay in the way that.
Oh, Max Power's Kyle. Okay, yeah, Kyle was there.
I got an okay in the way that you can get a payday loan.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fine print on that okay that you should really look at. Like, yes, it's still money. Yes, I could get money now, but it's going to come with a lot of onerous terms, a lot of usurious terms on that provisional okay. And then as it turned out, the baby had a bit of a fussy time getting down, and she was a little bit rough throughout the night, and so it was probably better that I did that as part of a team and not like coming back being like, oh my God, it was so fun. We had so much fun anyway.
Yeah.
So probably for the best, but I did miss it. I was very very jealous that you got to go do it.
Lots and lots of good vibes. And there was one dude who was just giddy. He and his wife, they live in the Virgin Islands, and there's that interesting negotiation where you want to figure out, like, somebody knows you, and it's like, what do they know you from, and all that stuff. This dude busted out like deep sauce code words of like, I saw you at that casino in Coconut Creek.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And so suddenly I'm like, well, you have my full attention.
Yeah.
Another
Do you know where in the Virgin Islands?
I don't know.
Thomas, John?
Yeah,
Troy?
he didn't say.
Damn.
Yeah, I didn't ask. But at any rate, met another dude who had seen the college show like 2009 at like peak polish as the college show was wrapping up. It was great. And then then did another thing. Oh, right now, to do this very show, I turned down an invitation to see the premiere of a UFO documentary, and Joe Rogan was in attendance. But I'm like, sorry, I'm too busy doing Great Night.
I turned down the ability to see the premiere of the Mark Maron documentary.
Oh,
Yeah.
should've-
And I said, sorry, I'm doing great.
that's
Night."
right.
Yeah.
Got him.
What's up with South by?
I don't know. Because
But
I
you know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, no, I know why I'm there, and I so far have had extraordinary meetings, like shit that would have taken, I don't know, 5 Zoom calls and 3 emails was done in about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Everything from I didn't even know 1 week ago. I didn't even know about the built-in contact swapping thing, the ritual.
Yeah.
Right. My phone got real slutty. I got a lot of contacts.
Boop, boop, boop.
And also, nobody found it weird that I was taking notes during our conversation and texting them to each other, reminding each other of stuff. Also, turns out, anyway, all of that was extraordinarily productive.
Yeah.
Off the top. And then I looked around, I'm like, what is everybody else doing? Why is anybody else here?
Why? I mean, I think it's great for us because a bunch of people who live in New York and LA come
to us.
Yeah. And you can see them and meet them, and it's fun. But what is South by for? What is interactive specifically? I know what music does, even though I think that it is a far diminished version because the music industry is in such a weird place. Movies and TV, I kind of get more because it's just become more and more of a film festival where things, break and become famous and stuff like that. But interactive used to be a hotbed for apps. You heard these apps? Now apps are out. You can go download a bunch of apps. Everything was flyers, download my app. Small apps, big apps.
What was that?
Apps
What was
of
that
all
one
sizes.
before the other streaming apps?
Meerkat.
Yeah, I was gonna say Otterbox or something.
Yeah. No, the Periscope and Meerkat year was
Yeah.
crazy. The
Nothing beats the Reign of Peach.
the location year where it was like everybody was checking in to places and shit like that. Like there was all sorts of fun things. Now that's totally gone. In fact, most of Silicon Valley isn't really even here anymore.
Yeah.
Like there's not a gigantic they used to be where's the Facebook party? Oh, we're going to find out where the Facebook party is and see if we can get invited into this fucking thing, right? Now it's all media that's literally just there to parasite off of guests of a conference of which there's less and less attendees to, and yet the guests get more famous every year.
Yeah.
Where it's like, by the end of it, there's going to be 3 people that go, and the Pope is going to keynote.
Okay. So, yes, I don't understand why anybody else. I don't know
What is happening?
I don't know, but I do know that I went 3 for 3 on VIP access to everything. One of them was for the. One of them. I just showed them a picture of me and Jim Louderback, and I'm like, I don't know, Jim. Like, they're like, well, is your name on the list and the thing and the list and the so and so? And I was like, this happened literally last night. Jim Louderback said, I'm giving a talk. You should watch. It's around 3. Here's us last night when this happened, and there's that moment, and they're like,
fucking whatever.
just get you the thing. Go on. It's like
kid.
It's that game of just like, if you genuinely don't care and you present like you don't care, and then
The world is your oyster.
It really is. It's so bizarre. Speaking of which, I got stood up. So the premiere that I'm not going to, because we're doing Great Night tonight. The first of the 2 premieres happened day before yesterday, Sunday night, and I was supposed to meet Ernie Klein at a spot near 8th Street. And so I'm up there, and I'm seated at the bar, just kind of, and it's a documentary about UFOs, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, it's all these UFO people, and I'm like, well, I'm not here to be
Mix and mingle amongst the UFO people.
Well, to be crass, I'm like, I'm not here to make money off of any of these folks.
No.
I'm not on the hunt for anything.
I don't want to
here.
be amongst the foes.
Well, and so it's an exciting time because all this, newly released, FOIA UAP stuff. But I scan the room. I don't see Ernie, and I'm like, well, I'll just wait. And did some people watching. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. I wonder what they're, because like body language, everyone's telling on themselves all the time.
Exactly.
And if you don't have a dog in the fight, suddenly there's a giant play happening in front of you.
Sure. Yeah.
And at some point, my gaze turns, and this dude is just staring right at me, kind of squinting.
You were the play.
He grins. And I'm looking at him grinning at me, and then he does this with his body. And I'm like, I don't. And right at that syllable.
Ta-da.
Yeah. Just everything snaps together, and I'm staring right at Chris Ramsey.
Oh,
Who's
shit.
in from Canada.
That's hilarious.
Because he has a new channel all about UFO stuff. And it's blowing up. His new channel is Area 52 Explorations or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. But it's freaking... he's excited. We're bonding about YouTube shit. And, it was great, man. I don't know. I wish you could just run around and do South by Southwest.
I know. Well, I think I'll be back. I'll be back as soon as this baby stops being a baby.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because now it's like, she's like that kind of baby. It's adorable.
How far have you set kind of like the, I'm not gonna
boundaries?
say yeah.
Hey, I'm only going so far.
No. But
Stop manipulating me.
Like the line at which point they're like, they're pretty much made of rubber by now.
Well, we're not at the point where she's like really hurting herself. Really, the most that she can hurt herself is if she tries to roll over and like doesn't brace her head, and so she like slams her head on the ground or something.
Yeah,
like
but
that.
you also you have to worry about anything dangling or for strangulation. Or,
yeah, hair turning into tourniquets, that kind of shit.
Yeah, bags laying around.
Yeah, we try to keep the bags in our bag pile.
Yeah, Yeah. You don't want to just spread them all around the house.
No, we keep them right there.
Bag
in a
of Palooza
pile.
canceled this year.
No. Normally, we'd spread them around. Normally, it would just be like, oh, because who doesn't feel the excitement of reaching under the couch, pulling out a bag?
Oh,
saying,
yeah.
Oh, is that where I left that bag?
Exactly. A hide and go bag.
Yep, exactly. You never know when you're going to need one, so
Easter
you might
bag
as well
hunt.
just leave them all over the floor. Not anymore. Now we have one specific hutch where we put a bag.
A bag hutch.
A bag hutch.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
fucking great.
What are we going to do with all these fucking bags? But yeah, so she's like mostly not hurting herself. Really, the thing that I try to do now is when she hits her head, you don't want to overreact because they're like reading your reaction to it. So you don't want to go like, because then they start screaming and crying and
they're
everything.
all like, well, it's clearly something's messed up.
I just like, toughen up, bitch. Like, you better, like, you think it's rough here. Wait till you get out in the street.
In the real world.
Yeah.
They got dudes with weird forearms who work out their issues by overeating and lashing out with fisticuffs.
But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to see like any movies or anything this year at South by.
Oh, yeah. Any movies this year?
Yeah.
I thought for a second I was like, man, this is going to be a good year for movies. Did you watch Righteous Gemstones premiere?
I did.
Bold move.
What a
Bold
left
move.
field, yeah.
Nothing but vegetables on. But I guess if you're gonna do that, your last season, you get to say, "We know what you want. Shut up. Sit down. This will be important later. Here's vegetables."
Or it won't be important. And Danny McBride just wanted to direct the Civil War thing with Bradley Cooper.
Well, then that'll make me a little bit sad. But
That
I think
you watched-
that I think you're right.
That you want. I mean, it was good.
Yeah,
It just
yeah.
wasn't funny.
It was fine.
because it's a comedy show.
Yeah.
Like, so usually
was-
you want laughs at the comedy show. But you want to know what? True to form, if there was one thing that was going to survive it, they showed a fat man's dick.
You know what?
That no matter what, Righteous Gemstones, you just
Can't go
know
wrong.
when you're never really that far away from a
When
fat
was
man's
it? Was that
dick.
was that the priest or?
No, it's just they were like bathing. And there
I-
was like
I
a
guess-
dude who climbed out of the
Oh.
the
I
lake.
didn't even notice. Yeah. Oh,
Just a fat
that
man's
sounds
dick.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what that's just what that show's about. God, family, faith,
Yeah.
fat man's dick.
I saw a headline that said Austinites furious over how they're represented in White Lotus, and I haven't seen this season yet, but I'm like, oh, this is going to be good.
I haven't seen the most recent episode,
Okay.
but there's one character in a troika of very toxic women.
Mm-hmm.
One of them's in New York, one of them's from LA, one of them's in Austin. And they're like all old friends. And they
Oh
all
yeah.
talk shit about
I
each
did
other.
watch the first half of the first episode, so
Yeah.
we got that far. Yeah.
Yeah. But there was only like one like Austin. Like they all kind of find ways to exclude the other one. And like that's the way that they exclude the Austin lady. Is
Got it.
like New York and LA people are like what? Like
You mean you don't
didn't
have-
vote for Trump, did you?
Yeah.
Like that kind of shit.
Yeah, got it. That's interesting. What else is good? Man. I guess had I finished White
The
Lotus
hood.
season 1?
The hood is good.
The hood.
The hood is good. That I'm wearing.
Oh, the hoodie. Yeah.
The hoodie.
Yeah.
But it's good in the hood.
It is good in the hood.
That's what I'm saying right now.
Yeah.
Because it is good in the
See,
hood.
that's what's great about you is that you're vocalizing and you're not punching. I've got another client who just really has a problem. He was born with a birth defect. His arms are a little bit different.
Big?
Yeah.
Yeah. That sounds pretty cool.
Can it? Well, you
That
know
sounds
what?
like I really want to get into that.
Well,
Hold on. I'm going to look up some influencers real quick.
He's trying.
Welcome to my channel.
Yeah, we didn't get to the part where he talked about his relationship to. Is there anyone else in your life. Is Popeye there? Can I speak to Popeye? Listen, it's me, your therapist. Listen,
okay,
is there,
cool. Hey, man.
Is there somebody
It's
else?
good to be with you again.
I'm glad
I've
you're
been
here.
trying to set intentional goals.
Well, I'm proud of you.
Yes.
I wanted to unpack.
Here's my first goal.
Okay.
Is my girlfriend cheating on me?
Okay. Well,
Here's my second goal.
Uh huh.
Am I getting punched right now?
Yeah. Okay. You're
Here's
not
my
getting-
third goal.
Yeah.
Should I eat a bunch of spinach, therefore powering myself up for future punching?
Let's-
Fourth goal, you're not going to guess what it is.
What is it?
I'm going to punch people until I get my
yeah.
girlfriend back, who
Chalk
may or may not be cheating on me.
See, this overeating.
Intentional.
Do you?
Intentional.
It seems like you're modeling overeating behavior in other people in your life. Is there anybody who has an eating disorder?
No, I got my best friend.
Oh,
Yeah.
tell me about him.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah.
Great guy.
Yeah.
A little odd.
He's odd. What's odd about him?
He's got money problems.
Oh.
Yeah. He's
Is
got
he a compulsive spender? A
well,
spendthrift?
he's just one of these dudes who ain't never got money when he needs it.
Well, a lot of
He's
people.
always looking to he'll gladly pay me Tuesday for a hamburger today.
Payday loans.
Payday loans,
Yeah.
but mostly burger centric.
Well, hold on. So
he's not like buying ribs,
Is he
right?
Is he an
he's
addict?
Not, he's not buying, a bunch of bling. He's
Yeah.
not buying
He can't afford a
brand.
hamburger.
No,
A
I know,
hamburger,
right?
Like iconic for being the cheapest thing you can get.
Yeah,
And he
but
can't
he'll
afford
gladly pay me Tuesday. So he always just wants
Does he
in
have?
advance.
Does he ever pay you?
I don't know. We don't really get that far.
you get confused and start
We don't
punching.
really, yeah. I mean,
No, okay, that-
everything gets lost
that
at a
tracks,
certain
that
point.
tracks.
Yeah. But yeah, he's fat.
Okay. All right, but
So
you
he probably eats a lot because
Yeah.
he's fat. I don't see him all the time. I mean, I help him out with his hamburgers here and again.
Yeah.
But he's not fat like that big fucker who might be fucking my girlfriend.
Now, here's a little game.
My girlfriend's skinny as shit.
What is
No ass.
What? Oh yeah.
And just like barely 2 lumps
Are
of
we talking
salt
like
on
like,
her
like
chest.
Kate Moss skinny?
Oh,
or-
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Heroin cheek.
Like Shelley Duvall.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't really ever, but I could probably see the rib cage.
Well.
Yeah.
So
Unhealthy.
So another eating disorder.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
We're all
And-
very, very unhealthy.
But she sounds like an independent woman, or
again, it's like it's hard for me because how many times can you get kidnapped by the
Yeah.
same dude? So either she's an independent woman,
yeah.
and she is exploring her sexuality, not only being with me, but also with this other guy, at which point, boo-hoo to me, right? Because I'm enduring a lot of punches, both
Yeah.
giving and receiving in this relationship. But good for her, I
Yeah.
guess, right?
Yeah.
I'm an ally. Or she is terrible with her personal safety.
Yeah.
And she is constantly being taken advantage of by this guy who's a serial predator.
Yeah. Okay. Well, on that note, are you coworkers? What is your relationship to this fella?
We're both at the docks a lot.
Yeah. Okay. Because I got a message
Yeah.
from the docs.
Yeah.
I
We're
guess
both we work at the docks, or we're about to go to war, or
Yeah.
we're at war. To be totally clear, it's not a really set thing.
Yeah.
We don't talk and say oh, I gotta clock in. We're not part of the union, or maybe we
you
are.
Just find
to be totally
you
honest.
just find yourself at the
He's
docks.
got a lot more friends than I do.
Yeah.
Because I got one friend who needs fucking $1.50 for
Yeah.
a goddamn hamburger.
Yeah.
And he's got a whole band of henchmen that just love to punch the shit out of me.
right?
Yeah.
Well, and so yeah.
He's probably more popular.
I would.
That's why he's fucking my girl.
Oh, so okay. All right.
It's a breakthrough.
All right. I had a note from a previous session.
Okay.
I wanted to ask you about the Japanese. You said some things
Yeah.
about the Japanese Would you like to explain that?
Look, it was a time and place. I feel like my views should be presented in the context of the time period that they were offered. And so I will say here for you now.
Yes.
Me so sorry.
Landed it. Landed the plane.
Therapy. Hey,
that was a good tap dancing on the on that Japanese issue.
You can get more of us every week. A whole nother bonus episode, in fact.
Yeah.
Yep. Head on over to patreon.com/great night and you can get a bonus episode, man.
Yeah, dude. Twice as much. Twice the shenanigans.
Double your pleasure, double your fun.
Hooray for give me a gun. Whoops.
What?
Click clack. Hashtag click clack.
Dual wielding.
Patreon.com/.
You can dual wield our comedy.
Yeah, that's
if you are a patron, that's what you get. You
and
get
what's
two of
great
them.
is whichever one, like if
You
somebody
can grab
doesn't
one
like
episode,
yeah,
and you can grab another episode,
and then you
can look at that episode and just see it and be like, I love that episode, and then you can look at the other episode and be like, video is back.
Why was he laughing?
Why he was laughing, audio listener?
Oh, video.
Oh, you have no idea, audio listener. Why did Brian laugh?
I'm less and less feeling the need to explain the bits. They're so good.
Give in to me, Brian.
Oh my god! Damn it! Oh,
Hey, do we have a game?
Yes, we do. Tonight we
Good.
play the stupidest deaths. I will present you a name, a date, a location, and a cause of death. Your job is to tell me if this death is real or fake.
Oh, so 50% of the time we're unconscionable ghouls, and the other 100% of the time he is.
yeah. This seems like
Brought to you by BioCow.
BioCow
yep.
is the
All right, first of
unconscionable
all,
ghoul.
one of the likeliest suspects. We learned real quick that making a fantastical scenario that turns out to be true about a living person is a complicated game.
I have vetted
Like
that
there was
these
one
do not
time that
exist.
we were doing a bit about a guy in therapy, and it turns out that there was a real World War II veteran who had a complicated relationship, a poor friend who was
true.
demanding hamburgers, and a skinny girlfriend who may or may not have actually been with another man.
A lot of eating disorders.
A lot of eating disorders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And Robin Williams was there.
Shelley
Duvall.
Duvall. All right. Hit us with the first one, sir.
All right, we've got the following players: Catchy the Poodle, Martha Epineda, Edith Sola, and an unnamed stranger. The date is April 2nd, 1988. The location is Buenos Aires, and here's the story. Catchy the Poodle fell out of the building, hitting Martha, thus instant death. Then an onlooker who went to see the incident was hit by a bus. And finally, a dude who saw the whole thing go down had a heart attack and died on his way to the hospital. Is this real or fake?
I'll give you $1, Justin.
Yeah.
If you could tell me what Nathan just said.
So there was a hotel, and somebody threw a poodle out,
Yep.
hit a lady, she died.
Of
There
a
was somebody-
poodle hitting her.
Well, I guess it was thrown from a certain height.
Okay.
Maybe she was infirmed. We don't know. That's
Okay.
not filled in.
Yeah.
Then somebody who was watching it happen got hit by a bus, and then somebody else who watched it had a heart attack because all that shit was so wild, and he died on the way to the hospital. So it's 3 people that died from, well, 4 if you count the dog, which I don't.
Got him.
Gotta set boundaries.
No, it's great. It's good. Well,
I've been listening to this Bing Crosby song
about
about animals, man. I draw a fucking firm line on animals.
Did a fish give it to you?
You may grow up to be a fish. To fool the people is their only wish. Or they're only thought, and even though they're slippery, they still get caught.
This is what year?
Do we
in
know
Buenos
the year?
Aires?
It was in Buenos Aires.
This is 1988 Buenos Aires.
1988 Buenos Aires. 3 deaths. A poodle, a heart attack, and what was the
A
other one?
vehicular death, right?
Poodle, heart attack, and vehicular homicide. Yes.
Yeah,
Homicide.
That's or vehicular manslaughter.
Homicide just means not natural causes. Yeah, doesn't mean. Hey, by the way, did you hear they figured out what happened to Gene Hackman?
Sad.
Yeah,
Yeah. They
Nathan, did you hear about this?
I heard it as it was developing, but I didn't hear the conclusion.
Yeah, the conclusion was, and this is grim.
Yeah.
And
turns out they were hoarders.
Yes, it turns out he had advanced Alzheimer's, couldn't take care of himself, and had gone a week without being taken care of because he didn't know, likely he did not know, that 7 days prior, his wife had died of hantavirus.
Because of rat shit, right?
I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. Whatever that, I mean, that is.
Grim.
That's not a great way to go.
Anyway.
Anyways,
Spinach.
So, true or false?
I'm gonna say that this boils down to 3 deaths in the same place. Like one of them is unrelated to the other 2, and you even have to kind of squint to say. I mean, dude died of having probably ate too much fucking spinach, and his ticker gave out. I'm gonna say real.
This is a real event?
Like. You know what? Especially since I just said out loud the confirmed thing that happened to Gene Hackman and his wife.
Yeah.
That makes me think like that sounded more fake than this.
Yeah. I'm going to go fake. It's a little fantastic, a little Rube Goldberg. All these Argentinians dropping dead because somebody chucked a poodle out of a goddamn window. Mm-hmm. What is this? What does this seem like? Some sort of whackety schmackety?
I think they are all like on the edge. Did you ever hear about Trent Reznor's dog?
Oh.
Trent Reznor had a beloved dog.
Okay.
Man, now I'm remembering like a 25-year-old urban legend for all I know.
Okay.
He's out on tour. Somebody was
got his ribs taken out.
What?
So he could suck his own dick more.
No, wait.
Is that? Oh,
I don't know.
Did they have to pump a gallon of
no,
out of the
Sorry,
dog's
urban
belly?
legend. I get it now. A roadie was smoking a cigarette. He was watching Trent Reznor's dog.
Yeah.
Rhodey was like, I'm going to go to the roof and smoke a cigarette. Goes up the roof, lights a cigarette. Dog sees birds on the roof, runs at the birds. Birds fly away. Dog jumps right off the top of the building.
Is that real?
I don't know. That's the way I heard it. We'll get a fact check from.
Yeah.
We'll face facts.
Fire that one up.
FAKs.
Yeah.
Until then, gentlemen.
Hold on, wait.
Oh.
I want to get back to this gallon of cum. So that
It
was,
was green cum.
So that was a thing.
Turns out it was spinach.
Like that was an urban legend that existed before I heard it.
Yeah.
It was like Marilyn Manson was the
they
one
would
with
just
the
they would
gallon
just
of
map
cum.
it on that and the hamster in the butt.
Yes.
That one dates back to like Rock Hudson had it was
Yes.
like a mantle, but then it just stopped with Richard Gere.
Okay, but this is what I know. Did it stop or did we just get old? And we're not in the rooms where people are talking about a hamster in the ass, a belly full of cum, gallon of cum pumped out of your stomach, or removing 2 ribs so you can suck your own dick.
I think
Are there analogs in our current celebrity marketplace where people are talking
I will say
about that?
no, because the game ended in the game of musical chairs. The music stopped the moment Snopes showed up in the late 90s. I remember having my mind blown, or I guess mid 90s. I want to say 1995. So the Richard Gere rumor was 86-ish.
I'm not saying that there's not places that would debunk all of this, right? What I am asking is that when where this is the most fertile are like, early grade school, where you might not be ever even thinking about wanting to look for a fact check. You're just hearing stories that are being told. And so like you just need to be old enough to be there for media, and then everybody is just buzzing around talking shit. I'll bet you that there's like YouTuber analogs for shit like this.
Streamer
Analogs for shit like this.
I don't know.
I want to know who the reigning champion is in those 3 categories specifically. That they had to be taken to the hospital and had pumped out of their stomach a gallon of cum.
Yeah.
That they had their ribs removed so they could suck their own dick.
Yeah.
And that they had to go to the hospital because they had a hamster up their ass.
Yeah. Note to self: don't attempt to monetize this stream. I got in trouble for the bones because I was like, I saw like monetization was flagged, and I'm like, we didn't even play any music, and it said ad suitability. I was like, yeah, but I thought Thursday's Bones was fairly tame.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's
didn't
wrong
seem-
with this?
I don't know. Well, I mean, outside of
Oh,
all
the
the language
cum?
and the topic matter, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think they're selling a lot of anything.
The other thing, there's maybe a stomach pumper for cum.
Yeah. You know what? Now I'm getting uncomfortable.
All right. Brian answers that this is in fact a true.
Nobody in the chat had this?
Nope.
All right.
Mr. Beast got hobos to do all 3.
Oh my God.
Mr. Beast gave them $100,000 in coupons.
And then made them not blind. What an amazing Mr. Beast video. He's just like the same, like I went to the poorest place in Sri Lanka and I removed everyone's ribs. Don't monetize this video for the record.
Yeah, no, I'll
Don't
remember.
monetize it. Don't,
Do not monetize.
Do not.
Because it definitely chewed me out like later. Like I was posting shorts, including the one that blew up over the weekend. And it was like, I was like, yeah, this is fine, kind of on autopilot. And it says, well, just so you know, your accuracy on self-reporting is low. So we're going to be having the robots actually check for the naughty language. I was like, I'm in timeout.
Yeah.
Yeah. But at any rate, I think this did happen.
Buenos Aires. I think it's fake as hell.
All right, Brian, you in fact get the first point of the round. This was in fact a real death.
I should have fucking known.
Oh, yeah.
South American bullshit.
South American bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Argentina. Hey.
That's anything goes in South America.
It does.
It's upside down. What, you want cold in the summer? Go for it. Got it.
All right, for our next death, we have
That's the only big difference,
You
really.
want cold in the summer? Go for it. Got it.
You want to keep going
South America.
You want to keep going south and having it colder. The more south you go,
Go for it.
You
Got it.
do it. How dare you? Real as rain. All right.
Next up, we've got Mr. Lincoln Holmes, who died March 27, 1983 in Florida, whose shirt got caught in a jet ski, leading to asphyxiation.
So it choked him out?
Mm-hmm.
Got caught in a jet ski.
Correct?
I think that's fake. I don't know how you get it caught. What part of the jet ski gets it caught?
Okay. I could give you some inside sauce.
On jet skis?
Yeah, because in 1983, our family, that was our thing, is we would take 2 jet skis out to the lake.
Okay.
More times than I could count. And first thing you got to know is when you think of a jet ski now, you're not thinking of a jet ski. You're thinking of like a Sea-Doo.
Sea-Doo back in the day.
Yeah. Originally, the evolution was from jet ski to wave rider to Sea-Doo.
Gotcha.
Sea-Doos just little boats. The other thing, so real jet skis, you stand on it, right?
Yeah.
And they got this kind of like car hood thing. But there's no propeller on a jet ski.
Oh.
It's just there's a hole at the front and a hole at the end. And it's good that there's no propeller because one time when my dad fell off and I was still on the jet ski. And so I just thought it was funny to turn and kind of go away. And Dad was laughing. So I thought I was doing good. He's like, okay, all right, come back. So I kind of turn around, come back. And it's like, now Dad's way, way over there. And I'm just puttering along. So let me just do a little bit of fucking straight up jet ski.
Jesus.
Knocked my dad in the noggin and split his head open.
Oh, wow.
He was cool about it.
Well, good for him.
Ate a lot of spinach after that.
Yeah.
Mom started hanging around with these other guys from Dad's
They were
work.
like, there was a lot of guys
It
on the
is good
docks,
guys.
and Dad said some questionable things about the Japanese.
I just wanted to get my hands on a hamburger, man. I was hard up. I was like taking out loans. But no, so the key there is read the detail again about the getting caught up.
During a ride, their shirt got caught in a jet ski engine, which led to asphyxiation.
During the ride.
Yeah.
I don't know where. Well, first of all, if you're riding, why are you wearing a shirt when you're on a jet ski? You should be wearing a
chainmail.
yeah, and a couple of cinder blocks tied to your ankles.
Well,
obviously,
like just you should be wearing a chainmail, like mantelpiece. With the hood.
Yeah.
Right. You should
Yeah.
have some freaks and peaks with you, and you should
Freaks
be,
and peaks.
Yeah, Scott
Wait,
Steiner.
What peaks?
Yeah, the peaks. You got fucking big.
Oh.
You got big muscles, and so those are the.
Yeah, but
those
what
are
if
the
you
peaks.
wanted them just
and
on
then you
your
got
forearms?
freaks that are just like sluts.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
Freaks between the sheets.
Yeah, exactly.
Sheep
Yeah,
freaks.
yeah.
They're sheep freaking. Yeah, no,
And
that.
then, "Hey, you talk like this. You're Scott Steiner.
Okay, all right, that makes sense. So, number one doesn't make sense.
Do the math.
Of what?
Spells disaster for you at sacrifice. Move on.
I don't know. First of all, I don't know why you're wearing a t-shirt when you're on a jet ski. Number two, I don't know how you get it caught
you got
in
a
the
few more
engine.
LBs than you'd like. Why does anybody wear a t-shirt in the pool? Because they don't like their body,
because
Brian.
they don't like who they are.
They don't like their body, and so they
No,
want to
tribes,
wear a
tribes.
white t-shirt, but it kind of makes their titties look ridiculous
What
anyway.
do you what do you think is the most nude but official, like actually theatrically ran? How little clothing do you think Popeye wore at peak nudity?
I would imagine that there'd be some like fig leaf gag or something. Like,
You think
there
you'd
was
see
a real
the
whackety schmackety cum gutters.
Yeah.
I was gonna
I got you
let's
again.
not talk about
this for real.
Let's not
Just
swear it
cum.
up. Like Brian already got mad that we can't monetize, and I was in my head. I'm like, let's not talk about it. Pumping cum or a pool of cum.
Just that's the
don't.
one rule.
And then you fucking brought up cum gutters.
I didn't. I mean, I could.
You pointed. Yes.
Audio listeners.
Audio listeners had no idea, but I did.
Okay, so yeah, they probably.
Do
did
you
a
think you
thing.
ever saw Popeye's cum gutters?
Yeah.
We'll be back right after this.
Inside Al Capone's vault. Okay, so no, I don't see how would you
There's
get it
got
caught
to
up in the
be crazy
engine?
Popeye slash fiction.
I mean, well, certainly, I would
He's
imagine.
not popular enough that you would be in the ads.
Man, videos
of the
on
fists.
fire.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
But he's like shredded.
Yeah.
He's in kind of a cuck thing
yeah, constantly
constantly.
kidnapped. I mean, but
Well,
you didn't call the authorities.
I know, right?
The
It's like, I'm
supervisor
just at
the
his
top.
house. Thank God you rescued me.
Yeah. All right.
All right, gentlemen, real or fake?
I think
Oh,
it's
it's fake.
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 Fake?
Faker.
Indeed, you caught me. It is, in fact, fake. All right, Brian, you're at 2. Justin, you're at 1. All right, next death on the record. We've got Gary Ho, July 9th, 1993, in Toronto. While presenting the sturdiness of the Toronto Dominion Centre's proclaimed unbreakable windows, he hurled himself at the window to prove the point. The window did not break, however, was dislodged, sending him and the window down 24 floors.
I don't know whether to call this one real or fake because the details are not the way I heard this.
Oh,
Yeah.
how did you hear it, Brian?
The way I heard it was my girlfriend got kidnapped.
Yeah.
No, the way I heard it was that it was a coked up Wall Street 20-something who slammed into it twice. It's a better story the way I heard it. Like he was like, yeah, these windows, you can't knock them down. Watch. And he ran, he goes, ka-thunk. And he's like, see? Yeah, no matter how many times you do it. And the first one had
knocked it out.
Just enough of a crack that he and then jumped and then the second time it just popped out, and then he had about that amount of time. So I'm gonna say that this is either
that
real.
You might have heard it wrong.
Because I don't trust any memory, because I'm going on my memory, but the way I had heard it was that he did it twice, astonishingly.
Well, I mean, that version doesn't preclude that.
I know, but that's a weird detail to leave out, because that's the best part, is the dude almost lived and was almost like, oh, well, what do you know?
Then he's like, no, I sure love dying.
Boy, which
sorry to the family, by the way.
Yeah,
like, sorry.
no, that was a real
prayers
person who
up for
died.
the family. Yeah.
Thoughts and thoughts.
If anyone's watching this, like, hey, look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that this episode couldn't have been monetized because I mentioned come too much. I'm sorry that your family member died, like maybe it was a cousin or an uncle or something. I'm sorry that Brian called him coked up, which we have no idea. So obviously, I would like to apologize.
What if he only did it once, and then it was like, see, yeah, go ahead, try it. And then the second dude, that would
there was
been
a
like,
second jumper.
Yeah,
damn.
And then that I'm
By
making
the way,
that
prayers
part
up to that guy's family too, if he's alive.
Yeah,
so sorry
in
to
some-
that
in some
family.
other-
prayers.
Yeah, no, I think I've made my position clear on this.
All right.
Well, it's yes. I'll say it's real, or they're doing a thing where it's like they're taking a real one and altering one
I think it's real, too.
detail,
No, that's
which I
bullshit.
refuse to accept.
Yeah, it's real.
All right, gentlemen, you caught me again. This brings Brian to 3, Justin to 2.
Hey.
All right. Next up, we've got.
So I would. All right. So all those apologies to the family are real. So just so you know, I'm sorry.
They were like Schrodinger's apology for a little bit, but now they're officially real. Yeah. Okay.
All right, next up, we've got Lucy Carmichael, August 8th, 1996, in Oregon. In an attempt to set the world record for the most scrunchies worn, the pressure eventually ruptured, leading to lacerations deep enough to be fatal.
For what, Warren?
In an attempt to set a world record for the most scrunchies worn,
Scrunchies.
the pressure eventually ruptured, leading to lacerations deep enough to be fatal.
So if this is real, we apologize to Lucy's family.
Right, but scrunchies, where were they?
Seems to be record kind of just a whole body thing, like as many as you could physically fit on your person.
Oh, that's it. Look, I've seen enough rubber bands on watermelon videos to know that doing a lot of anything that'll squeeze and squish is a bad idea.
Yeah. Well, that shouldn't be a record. That'd be like the record for the most amount of bullets shot into a head. Like some records shouldn't be records.
The world record for most bullets in a body.
Yeah, like that's a bad record. Like get that out of the book. Like that's a dangerous record.
Yeah.
You don't want people trying for that one.
They said I shouldn't go for this world record, but I'm gonna they ended the record. This is my David Blaine impression.
Oh Jesus.
He would
do it.
He
man.
would do
God
it.
damn
That's the heartbreaking
Don't
part.
do it, Dave.
Please.
Don't do it.
Just the
We
card
love
tricks are
you.
good.
Tell a story about getting high with Woody Harrelson. That's what we really want from
fine.
you.
I mean, his ambitious card is great, even when there's not a needle through his arm.
Just do it. We just want to hang out with you.
Yeah.
You don't need to try to kill yourself.
You know what? Also, you're allowed to fake. It's a magic show. You're allowed to fake that needle going through your arm.
Many ways to do it.
It's like,
They don't know the difference.
I'm going to set the record for the most futures traded with my eyes on fire. Sell. Put. Call.
Ting, ding, ding. The world record is 5.
The clapping starts. He's like, that was a visual gag. Hold.
With one more, he breaks the record.
Is there an optometrist in the house? So,
Damn. Too dangerous. Too
he's
fucking
like,
dangerous.
now I'm going to do it with the needle in my arm.
I think this is fake. I don't think that this is a real thing. Why would anybody want to do this? Were scrunchies that popular?
Winning a world record, people do nutty things for.
Yeah, but why would that be a world record? That's like physically harmful.
Well, but okay, but if you only, I'm guessing this is how they found out it was physically harmful.
Nobody knew.
I'm gonna say, like, you know, it was like in the silly bands craze, you know, like you have 75 jelly bracelets or whatever.
Yeah.
And somebody's like, yeah, that, but with scrunchies. And
Yeah.
it probably started off innocent enough, but then, you know, much like holding your Wii for the Wii, you end up rupturing
That
your
one
bladder.
definitely happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was one time there's an internet show and some kid vomited all over the place. Got in real trouble with the network.
Did.
Anyway, I think this is real.
I think it's fake.
Justin with fake, Brian with real. This is our first deviation. Justin, you are now in the lead with 3 and 3. This is in fact fake.
3.
I've notched it. We've notched.
Yes.
We've notched the equalizer. It's 3-3.
All right. Now it is
Three
time.
amigos.
Ay, qué travieso.
the three's a crowd. Three's company.
All right, it's the halfway round. Time to introduce tonight's prize.
Good.
Yeah.
Coming from some of my favorite thrift stores in all of Austin, tonight is a dual set. We've got a collectible 1970s Mayor McCheese glass,
I think I had that at one point. That's amazing.
as well as Captain Crook.
Wait a minute.
Captain what?
Crook.
Captain Crook?
Yeah.
Not
Who
Hook.
the fuck is Captain Crook?
That's one of the McDonald's.
There was a Captain Crook?
Yeah.
Yeah. That is tonight's prize.
Dude, I had the Burger King. That would have been around the same time. I think Burger King had a counter to those that were like a whole bunch of Star Wars glasses. There was a Jabba the Hutt one. There was a Boba Fett one. There was a Yoda one. There was a Luke Skywalker one. There was a Princess Leia one. It had Salacious Crumb.
Crumb? Okay.
Salacious. You don't know who Salacious Crumb is?
I don't know who Salacious Crumb is.
Are you kidding me? We went through the whole shaping up and working out thing. He's the little gizmo looking critter that goes.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
There was another one with Han Solo,
Okay.
and then another one with. I already mentioned Luke Skywalker.
You did.
And Chewbacca.
Hey.
Anyway, I'm sorry, I went on a bit of a tangent, Justin.
I was just sitting here being like, what the fuck, dude? Shut up. Shut the fuck up. God.
Well, I saw in the because I was watching the video.
I stood up
I know.
and then sat back down because I was so upset with how long you were talking.
I know. It was really weird.
Fuck. We apologize to all the dead people's family and the audience. And Brian just went on that. Oh my God.
All right. So, by the way, these are good steaks. I hope I win because these belong here at HQ. These are awesome.
If I win, I'm throwing them on the ground.
I know you will. I know you will.
Throw them on the ground.
You get to eat spinach, run off with my girlfriend. You know, she's not kidnapped. I mean, it's not like whoever takes her, you know, I mean, she clearly wants to be with the stronger man.
Popeye's a cuck, right? Like,
Well, yeah.
Popeye the cucker man.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
It's
Next up.
informed consent.
All right, next up, we've got Kenneth Pinion, July 2nd, 2006, from Seattle. Boeing engineer with the nickname Mr. Hands died after having his colon get ruptured by taking horse dick to the ass.
Oh, that sounds crazy.
100% real.
I've never heard of this.
Yeah.
He came.
He did. He did.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. All hands on deck. We would like to apologize to the family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he perforated his colon.
It did. It did.
Yeah.
People do weird things with animals.
Yeah. El Condor Pasa 69 in the chat says there's a documentary on it. They sold shirts. Wow.
Yeah.
Public Health Commissioner in 1977 asked parents to put McDonald's glasses out of reach of children. Promotional drinking glasses distributed by McDonald's contain dangerous amounts of lead-based paint.
Oh, shit.
And should not be in the hands of children.
Annalise has confirmed that these don't have the lead paint.
They don't? How do we know? Do we need to shine the lead light on it?
I could taste lead.
Can you?
Yeah.
All right, bring it
But
over
just
here.
to be sure, I'll grind it up and snort it.
Let's let Brian lick the glass real quick.
Yeah.
Check it for lead.
Yeah.
Just to see what we're...
You know, actually, I'm still hoping that maybe we can monetize this video.
Oh, fuck.
And if I
Okay.
lick the glass, then it's definitely not going to happen. Here, we'll just put these guys right here.
Yeah, let's just get a real lick. Just a
That's
real quick
right.
lick.
Okay, all right.
All right, here we go.
Those are censored. La, 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 la.
Can we not lick the... Is that bad?
Oh, yeah.
Tastes a little leady.
Does it?
Tastes a little leaded.
What do you think of Mayor McCheese's platform?
What the fuck is happening with this
Look at this
little
selfie.
girl?
Okay, we'll trade. Check out Mayor McCheese taking a selfie with an accordion old-timey photo box.
Yeah, no, Mayor McCheese definitely recording snuff.
Captain Crook doesn't look too bright. He definitely just pulled the cork. Oh my God! And starts shooting. He pops his cork.
White
and it
liquid
starts
all
shooting.
over these children.
It's reminiscent of.
I'm not going to say what it is because I've already gotten yelled at
I
twice for
know,
saying the word
yeah.
too many times.
No, it definitely looks like a
R.I.P.
violation.
Bryce, by the way.
Well,
He would have loved this.
yeah.
I'd like to apologize to Bryce's family for killing him on air.
All right. What was which one was this? Oh yeah, no, this is real.
Yeah, no, Mr. Hands. Yeah, what the fuck? Like, this is the problem with you being too goddamn young, Nathan. Is like these are like old.
No,
world
to me,
internet
that's what's
legends.
great. That's what's great.
Oh, we like actually know the answers because we're just old as shit.
Yeah, no,
Good, yeah.
Were you amazed to read that this was true?
It was kind of wild to read that at 2 a.m. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But yes.
This whale exploded on a beach.
Yep.
Yep.
This man stabbed his hand playing a game of what he called knife roulette.
This Alabama housing project
Saw a leprechaun. They're called whistle tips.
they were apparently raping everyone up in here.
Oh, all right. Ready? What's
All
the
right.
score?
This hiker saw not one rainbow.
All right. With both true, you are now to 4 and 4. We've got 2 questions left to go. All
This
right.
ash tree is ash. You can tell because of the way it is. That's neat. Doo doo doot. Doo doo doot. Doo doo doot. All right.
All right. We've got Randy Lane's May 29, 2015, Hawaii. A fisherman harpoons a spearfish only to have the spearfish harpoon him back upon retrieval.
Yeah, that's real.
I almost feel like this is not that unique.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what the spear on the spearfish is
Yeah.
designed to do. Specifically, and stop me if this sounds crazy, the situation where it's being stabbed by an enemy predator.
Yeah.
That's a little bit like this ant bit a man who was trying to kill the ant. Well, now I've heard everything.
No, yeah. Well, they taught me in journalism school, you don't want to look for ant bites man story. You want to find for man bites ant.
That's true. That's true. I want to apologize to the Spearfish's family.
And the ants. Like, I didn't want to apologize just in case that's real. I didn't want to bite you. I'm sorry.
Look
Miss
at my
Anson.
horse. My horse is amazing.
I am for real. That I almost feel like that's like kind of how the crocodile hunter died.
Yeah, his was a once in a million chance of like the stingray exactly tapped
Hit
him
his
right
heart,
in the
right?
sternum. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I think it's real.
All right.
I think it's fake because it's
what?
boring. I think it's fake because it's boring. No animal has ever been harmed by a spearfish's spear. Even the name spearfish
Yeah.
is nothing but colonialism trying to make them out to be savage fish.
Spearfish was its slave name.
That's right. Spearfish is spear. Sparefish is where the word comes from. It meant your extra fish. But it got bastardized
Yeah, by
during westward expansion. Manifest Destiny.
Manifest Destiny
And
perverted
now,
the original native name
this
and made
whole
it scary.
rumor, spearfish are the safest fish to antagonize.
Yep.
I'm going to demonstrate it now. I'm David Blaine.
Okay. Go ahead, do it.
Hey. All right, now pick a card. Video!
Yes! Grow a set of eyes, fuckos.
All right, yeah, no, I think it's too boring to be real.
Shit, god damn it. Now you fucking convinced me too, because the last time they tried to number one, my culture is not your costume. All right.
Are you revealing
I'm
you're
a Florida man?
Okay.
And what were the two fucking ways that they tried to make up a fake death? Jet
Alligator.
ski,
Yeah.
fucking t-shirt.
Yeah.
And then the spearfish. I'm with you. I think it's fake. There's a lot of shit that happens in Florida. Some of it is getting drunk on a jet ski, and
Yep.
the other part is ripping spearfish out of the water. And
yep.
we do both
Yep.
dangerously, but they don't die in the
All right.
same way that they're making it up. Because
right.
they think they're going to hide it.
Yep.
Bullshit.
Yep.
It's fake. Lock it in. $1 million. Boom.
All right.
Can you pay my rent as this is a real story?
I shouldn't have done that.
Turns out dog does bite man sometimes.
Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah.
God damn it. I
In
lost
fact,
$1 million,
actually, now that I
Brian.
think about it, it was a bad idea for me to claim that never happened.
Yeah.
How on earth? Like, what was I thinking? No man ever got
We
stabbed
laid
by
the whole
They're
thing
called
out.
spearfish,
We laid
for
the whole
God's
thing out
sake.
that it was common.
Like their
And then
nose
we
is,
went the other
is
direction.
a stabbing weapon.
Uh-huh.
Why?
Yeah.
What was I thinking?
Bad thoughts.
You know what? I think I licked too much lead.
Fuck, we did lick the lead.
Yeah,
Lead lickers.
lead liquors.
We're going to have a gallon of lead pumped out of our stomachs at the end of the night.
I'm not entirely sure where on this jubilant spray covered glass I would put where would you lick on this glass? Like, would you lick his sword? Would you lick his prominent crotch? Would you lick the fountain on the children?
Yeah.
Okay.
All of it.
You know what? I'd probably lick this spearfish looking hamburger.
Oh, look at that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like swimming in the water saying, what's up?
Yeah, that dude's doing a selfie.
No, it's not a selfie.
Yeah,
That's the
no.
lens over there.
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought
he's
he was
taking a
looking at
picture of these
himself.
kids.
No. Well, that's creepy.
Equally weird.
Yeah.
Equally
no, You know
weird.
what? That got worse.
Yeah, it got worse.
It was a jaunty time traveling adventure. but no, it's-
kids. I'm the mayor.
I'm an authority
I
figure.
run this town.
That's true. Don't worry. I can't be arrested for this.
I'm going to apologize to McDonald's.
Yeah.
Apologies to McDonald's.
Sorry for how you were misled.
But you I mean, come on. These are gross. These
Yeah.
are gross. You should feel bad.
A little
McDonald's,
bit
you should
bad.
feel bad.
Which is so weird because normally I think about how good I feel when
you
I
go-
eat at McDonald's.
God, I just bite into a quarter pounder with cheese,
And I just
I'm just
feel
like,
healthy.
oh my God, this is so great. And the value. That's really what I like the most about McDonald's.
You know what? To be honest, I don't even carry money with me anymore
No.
because I found that the burgers are so cheap. I could just say, yo, can you bum me just enough money?
I'll gladly
For this-
pay you Tuesday
Yeah.
on the McDonald's app. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Please sponsor us.
Or you can pay us to stop talking about you. Either
cum.
way.
Yeah,
either
about putting
way.
you in the cum episode,
Yeah.
we'll take you right out. We'll remove you from the episode if you pay us.
Anti-monetization.
Yeah.
All right. I think we're ready, Nathan.
All right, gentlemen, you are both tied with 4 points. So for this final round, it is all the marbles. All right. We've got Mike Finch, September 2nd, 2004, Oklahoma, in a demonstration of wart riding while riding a warthog, managed to fatally fall into a river.
Managed to fatally flaw. Wait, so first of all, he's riding a warthog.
Yeah.
Sorry, he's riding a spearfish and he doesn't die of being speared.
Yeah.
A
He's
warthog-
riding a warthog,
Yeah.
and then
And he
falls
fell
into
into
a
a
river
river.
and died.
Do we get to ask if he was gored in that?
I didn't get that far in the autopsy.
Was the
to see.
warthog like, no?
It seems the fall killed him first.
him with my tusk.
Yeah.
Spearfish like they
Did
get you
he
every time.
die and the warthog was watching him like in the air tonight?
Oh my god! Another urban legend.
Yeah.
yeah.
Or
I'm
like
in-
Joss Whedon when he watched that kid die?
yeah,
Apologies to the kid.
yeah. Apologies to Phil Collins for besmirching his name.
Prayers up.
Apologies
Yeah.
to Richard Gere.
Apologies to Gear, dude. I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry I misjudged your butt. I would have thought that was a home for a hamster, but like now in hindsight,
No.
I know that was
Hindsight.
ridiculous, and I was 8.
Yeah, no,
Like,
that
I
makes
barely
sense.
knew what butts did, but I thought that a hamster went up yours, and I apologize for that.
Do you think?
Fuck, we're not going to be able to monetize this episode. How are we going to make money on this?
This is the least monetizable.
This is the least monetized.
episode.
I'm sorry to YouTube.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry to the robot listening to this.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Okay. This warthog business.
Yeah.
I think it's real. I think that a lot of people died from a warthog goring them. But
Yeah.
it's interesting if you
Not a famously domesticatable animal. The warthog.
no, but I think that's the good fake out. Like that's the bitter ironic twist is he fell into a river and died. That sounds like a lyric from a Possum Posse song.
Yeah, it does.
A fable about Ginsu knives.
I was thinking about that song today.
Yeah.
Great entertainment for not much cash. So what did you say the festival was? It was like Wart Fest or something?
This was not a festival activity. This was him, quote, claiming it is wart riding.
Oh, he was just like jackass style, like this is wart riding. And
Yes.
then he for whatever I thought it was like a country festival, like one of those
That does sound like
like
Wart Fest.
yeah, like carry your wives or like, like hold a beer on your head for 11 hours, like one of them kind of festivals.
Yeah.
But it was like wart riding. But no, it's just a
What if it
just
was
a
wart
random
rioting?
dickhead. Oh, and the warthogs found like a social cause, and then we're
Yeah.
like, this is the voice of the unheard. And then the warthogs were just fucking up a Bloomingdale's.
Yeah. Yeah. It was like justice. We did it.
Like 100 feral hogs.
Yeah.
Going fucking nuts
Yeah. If only there was one specific rifle, that would be perfect.
for taking them out.
Yeah. Anyway,
I think it's real. Wait.
All right, so gentlemen, you both think it's
Yeah,
real.
we
You
are.
can,
No,
you can,
no, no,
There's
we
2
can't.
glasses. Y'all can go down on this ship.
Wait, so if we got it wrong, you just take them?
No. We could each have one
You can
glass,
split.
but I have to insist on having the Mayor McCheese. So, oh man, you're gonna give me this one? I got kids, and they're gonna be. I don't want to explain.
I got a
this.
kid.
Yeah, but it'll be a while before she knows about how creepy it is for a mayor to be photographed.
So you want this one?
Well, it's you know what?
Fuck it. I say it's not real. Wait, what did you say? I say the opposite of Brian. I want
The
both
opposite.
these.
You know
I
what?
want both. I want both these cups or none of them at all.
Most popular answer on the SAT, the opposite of Brian.
Yep.
it's a new answer that you can check.
Let's go.
All right, gentlemen, locking in answers. I have Brian with it is real. I have Justin with it is not real,
Opposite of
correct?
Brian. Yep.
The opposite of Brian.
Here we go.
All right. We've run all the data. It is, in fact, not real.
So the winner goes the lead.
That's money in the blank.
I have become lead man. I'm bulletproof. I'm heavy now. I have all the properties of lead.
That's true. Why is
I'm
that?
gonna fill you full of me.
Well, that sounds
I'm lead man.
that sounds like an awfully threatening thing to do.
Yup.
Okay. Well, could you please let this poor man's girlfriend go, though?
We're gonna get the me out.
All right, you can stop kidnapping women.
All right.
Lead man.
Okay, I never said it. Why was I kidnapping women?
Oh.
I'm not doing any of that. I'm just lead man. I waved my arms. I became imbued with the properties of lead.
What are those properties?
I'm heavy.
Yeah.
You have to wear a bib of me to prevent yourself from getting
whenever
radiation.
you get too close to an X-ray, yeah.
So I stop people from getting radiation.
Okay, all right.
I'm a good guy.
Yeah, about the making people dumb, though.
Yeah.
Would you
Don't
okay
lick
with it?
me.
Well,
Unless you want to become me. That's how I got my powers. I licked these lead cups.
That's right. That is what just happened. I had forgotten because they have been in proximity to Lead Man.
Yeah. And now you're dumb.
Exactly. Yeah. All right. What do we? Oh, how do people join and help with the games?
You can head on over to bit.ly/NADiscord. Once again, bit.ly/NADiscord. Join the Great Night Show and Games channel, and come on, join the fun. See you there.
Awesome. What did we learn this week, Justin?
We learned that video reigns supreme.
Yeah, dude. We learned that people really need to start watching the video.
Yep.
We learned that sometimes a dog does bite a man.
We've learned that a hamburger on Tuesday will be there for being paid back on Wednesday.
Yep.
Yeah.
We learned that sometimes it rains white gold on this podcast.
We learned Popeye's a cuck.
Yep. And I guess that's it. I don't think we have a theme song.
Do we have our music? Oh, no, not on
No, we
that
don't
board.
have our music. I'm so sorry.
Just play literally any of them, and that'll be what we take out.
Perfect. By the way, Oscar winner again.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't get Brody.
Yeah. 20 years later.
Can't be Brody. Adrian Brody. Can't
See you, folks.
be Brody. See you next Tuesday.
Been a great night. Shine on, you crazy diamonds.
Light a fire.
Diamond Club hopes
wait.
you've enjoyed this program.
That's not how I said.
All right.
Hey, we're live streaming. What's up?
Oh, okay. So you probably shouldn't tell me this because I was going to ask you to do the two-step verification for Amazon.
Oh. No, I can copy and send it over.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Bye.
Hi, everybody.
All right.
Hi.
Josie says hi. That's funny.
The Steiner Math promo?
Yeah, the Steiner Math promo.
Yeah. Well, yeah, play that.
Okay. Ba-da-ba-ba-da.
I think you've probably been forced to watch this at some point. It was one of the most famous promos in wrestling.
Going to be a three-way for the TNA heavyweight title at Sacrifice between you, Kurt Angle, and Samoa Joe. Now, before you get there, you have an important step tonight as you and X Division champion Petey Williams take on the unlikely duo of Kurt Angle and Samoa Joe.
You know, they say all men are created equal, but you look at me and you look at Small Joe, and you can see that statement is not true. See, normally if you go one-on-one with another wrestler, you got a 50-50 chance of winning. but I'm a genetic freak, and I'm not normal. So you got a 25% at best at beating me. And then you add Kurt Angle to the mix, your chances of winning drastically go down. See, the three-way at sacrifice, you got a 33 and a third chance of winning. But I got a 66 and 2/3 chance of winning because Kurt Angle knows he can't beat me, and he's not even going to try. So, Samoa Joe, you take your 33 and a third chance.
Is he
minus
trying
my
to bust him up?
25%
Is he,
chance,
like,
and you got an 8
trying to
and a
get them
third
to
chance of
break?
winning at sacrifice. But then you take my 75% chance of winning if we used to go one-on-one, and then add 66 and 2/3%. I got a 141 and 2/3 chance of winning at sacrifice. See, Joe, the numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for you at sacrifice. See, but I'm going to break it down for you. Would you rather be with me, or would you rather be with Joe?
Well, I think Joe's kind of nice. I mean, you know.
See, you one
Turns
of
out
those girls
he's
that
the one.
like romance. I'm going to talk to all my freaks out there.
People breaking.
Would you rather come home to me?
There's
a
more
genetic
breaks than a
freak,
Saturday Night
to be
Live in here.
satisfied every night, or go home to that fat-ass Samoa Joe? See, tonight, we're going to win, and I'm going to be the world champion at sacrifice. Come on, P. Let's go.
Scotty, just like you always say, Big Papa Pump has got your hookup. Well, Maple Leaf Muscle is who you need to look up. Holler if you hear that.
That's amazing.
It's one of the most famous. If there's a wrestling discussion, whenever anybody gets into any kind of math, it's just going to always get into your chances drastic go down and spells disaster for you, Joe, at sacrifice.
That's awesome.
See, the numbers don't lie.
Now that you, never mind.
Now that I what?
No, I was
Wore this hoodie?
I was gonna try
It's
to.
it's the tits.
It's a great hoodie. Yeah,
Yeah, hell of
that
a
was,
hoodie.
that was my birthday present.
Up,
For you.
up, 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 up. We've got a thing.
Who is that?
Cheech.
Cheech. Oh man,
That's great. Well done, Cheech.
I think
done.
I might make that my.
By the way, the file's uniboomer.jpg. Cheech gets the big prize today. We got to figure out a prize for best Photoshop of the night.
You get this glass, and I'm going to get it by throwing it
Through the internet. What? Oh man. Meryl Barr. No Southwest talk. We got a little far away from serious topics tonight.
We can do a little. Yeah, this is the day they drove old Dixie down. Huh? This is a rough one.
I guess
They're really gonna fuck it, aren't they?
Yeah.
Every cool thing about Southwest is. Just
that's
gonna
what happens.
go away.
It's like, look, you can't be the teacher with the most awards and also the one wearing sunglasses grousing about the principal. Am I
Yeah.
right? You know,
Yeah.
it's like, sorry, nope, you're just the man now, and so now you could start squeezing everyone like
There was
the
a
man.
funny video I saw where they were like, you fundamentally misunderstand Southwest why we fly your airline. Like, do you think that we like to rush into the plane and elbow each other to get our favorite seats because we want to? No, we do it because the bags fly free.
Yeah.
This is like if all of a sudden you went to Waffle House and they were like, oh, I'm sorry, we only take reservations.
Yeah.
It's like, no, I'm there because I can sit down whenever I want and get really cheap food. It's like the only company that's known this is Little Caesars.
Yep.
Because they're $5 hot and ready. They don't say hot, ready, and good.
Yep.
They say hot and ready. They deliver it for $5 and that's it. They're the only company that still understands that, no, there's a point to why we are living. You do not need to be another thing.
Yep. That's bullshit.
But yeah, I don't know, man. Now I'm wondering, do I just go back to United? Like if it's just gonna be the exact same shit. Although I don't ever travel with a bag anyway.
I mean, that's kind of
That's
where
the other.
I'm
Like
at.
it doesn't really affect me all that much.
Yeah. But I heard the bag thing doesn't bother me because I'm not traveling, 200
There
days
was
out
a
of the
there was
year.
a bygone era where
Oh,
it
yeah.
would have actually like
Destroyed my
destroyed
business.
your business.
Yeah. But now what I do worry about is I heard that they're fucking with the points.
Oh,
that will actively screw up my business today.
Yeah.
And so
Because you run your entire organization through a Southwest credit card.
right.
For
And so
infinite points.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they're going to really fuck it.
Yeah.
They're going to really fuck it and suck it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Leave the cum all over the place.
Oh, damn it. There
Damn
it
it.
was.
Oh,
All right.
oh,
All right. We're
shit.
wrapping it up.
Sorry.
Thank you, beautiful
Sorry, but, Hey, I want
people.
to apologize to cum.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.